Hey Aquarius, how are you? Welcome to all my fellow Aquarians and welcome to July reading. Thanks for revisiting the channel if you've been here before. If you haven't, welcome. It's great to have you here. Welcome to all new subscribers. Thank you so much for all your like, share and interaction. Okay Aquarius, so we have had really challenging aspects and a lot of change for us in terms of astrology. I say us because I'm an Aquarius sun sign myself. Over the last year we have had the eclipse back in February in our sign. We had the Uranus into Taurus transit, which will impact whatever area of life or whatever house that planet transit is going to be in for you personally, or for all Aquariuses. Happen in May, and obviously Uranus being our one of our rulers, not our traditional ruler, which is Saturn, but one of our rulers. So that's happened. So that impact is going to last for the next 7.5 years. And now we've got, as well as the new moon on the 12th of July, which is going to be a solar eclipse in Cancer, that's it, Cancer sun sign. We're also going to have the full moon lunar eclipse in our sun sign as well on the 27th. So believe you me, I understand there are a lot of Aquariuses out there that have been going through the shit, because I have as well. There's been a lot. So let's get on with your July reading. Now this is a general reading, guys, for Aquarius sun, moon and rising. It might resonate with everybody. If it doesn't, I say check your moon sign and your ascendant sign readings, because they may resonate with you more if you know what they are in terms of astrology. All the information you need to know is linked below, so let's get on with July's reading. Okay, so this is a general message or a general tarot reading for Aquarius sun, moon and rising. So Spirit, if there is a message for Aquarius, okay, we've had one card flip. 5 of Pentacles, which could indicate loss, not having enough, being left out in the cold. It's the Suit of Pentacles, so that could deal with money, finance, the tangible world, what we own. Okay, we'll see if that comes out again in the main spread. Okay, if there's a message for Aquarius, please let it be known. What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius, sun, moon and rising need to know? First card will represent theme, second card will represent the heart of the matter or the issue, third card will represent the recent past, fourth card will represent the present. Aha, okay, that's too many. Let's flip there. So just turn those over. It's too many messages. Ooh, look at that, Aquarius. Everything's gone. Let's just check they're all the right way around. All the cards are getting themselves in order to give us a message. Okay. So, first card will represent, what was that? Okay, we've had 2 flip there. Okay, so the recent past with the 6 of Cups and a new start, potentially a beginning with the Ace of Wands. Wands as a suit deals with our passions, our creativity, could be work, could be job, could be love, because that is what deals with passion as well. And the 6 of Cups is the card of nostalgia. So the Suit of Cups deals with our emotions, relationships, and it is often linked to the past. So this could be a new start from the past or a new start with someone for the past. I'll let those messages come out because they might resonate for some Aquarius. Second card, too many, will represent the heart of the matter, what's going on for Aquarius. Okay, an ending, 10 of Swords, an ending, and the King of Wands. Okay, Wands representing passions, as I said. Also, as people, this represents all the fire signs, so Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Maybe there has been an ending or will be an ending fire sign person for some Aquariuses. Okay, full sign or full card will represent the present. That's too many. Fifth card will represent the advice, and the 6th card will represent potential outcome. This is Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, what was that? Wheel of Fortune. The change of fortune. Okay, so this is nice and shuffled. Aha, King of Cups. Okay, Water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. King of Cups, often the King of Cups will come with an offering. So it could be, you know, a water sign person coming with an offering for you, or an offering coming in. Okay, let's see. That's nice and shuffled. Okay, what's flipped? New journey. Feels like there's definitely a message here, or messages are jumping out, Aquarius, for a new start, new beginnings, new journeys, offerings coming in. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. That's too many. Let's see what's in the main spread. Good messages. Hope they resonate with someone for a call out. All right. Let's see where the energy is. I feel pulled straight away back here. I really feel pulled here. So that didn't take me long to feel that energy. Pull up the messages here, Aquarius, or whoever needs to hear it. Okay, bottom of the card energy. That Ten of Swords has come out again. That jumped out at the beginning. So an ending. Swords is a suit. Does deal with how we think. The challenges in life. It's not a pretty suit. It is all about challenges. 10 is a number of completion across tarot. In the suit of swords in particular, it's not so much completion as in getting to a stage where you are possibly content, for example in the 10 of cups, but in the swords it's more about just an ending. Something's over. Something is definitely over, or will be over. Okay, let's see what it all means. Okay, wow. Lovely. Okay. This looks good, Aquarius. Got some good cards here. This does look good, especially if that ending on the bottom of the deck does resonate with any Aquarius. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, okay, it feels like a new beginning, Aquarius, or it feels like some of you, in the present, you know, you've got the Eight of Cups, which is about departure, moving forward, and there's the new beginning there as well in as the advice, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me walk you through it properly. Okay, so the heart of the matter, Aquarius, for some of you is action. Taking action, forward movement, and it's quite quick forward movement as well, because in your heart of the matter or issue position, you've got the Eight of Wands. Now, Wands as a suit does deal with passion, creativity, things that really get us up in the morning. It could also resonate with some of you for love, because that is passion. But the number of 8 is a very progressive number. It's the forward movement taking you to 9, which is the stage of, you know, feeling as though you're content, and then ultimately the 10, which is the completion. So 8 is that quick, fast movement. So for some of you in July or in the near future, there's going to be some quick forward movement. This is linked to, you've got the Queen of Wands here. So again, it's still that passion, fire energy, but as a person, doesn't matter whether you're male or female watching this. The Queen of Wands, her energy it's about knowing, she knows what she wants, and she's very determined. She is an ambitious kind of energy. So this is the kind of person who would be trying to climb the career ladder. This is the kind of person who would be starting their own business, has big ideas, you know, quite confident, quite secure in themselves, and they know basically what they want. It also represents, or she also represents as well, all the fire signs, so that would be Sagittarius, Aries or Leo. So it feels very much to me like this forward movement and this action, for some of you, could be linked to you finally knowing what you want and maybe embracing some of the Queen of Wands' energy and really going forward with it. It could be for others of you that you are joining forces with someone who resonates with the energy of the Queen of Wands, or a fire sign person, and you're taking that action and you're moving forward. Now, it feels to me as well, looking at the positions of the cards, that in the recent past, you've got the Hierophant here, or the Pope, depending on who's reading what the card would be called. The energy of the Hierophant is all about, on one hand, it's about commitment, making a commitment, because it's the Pope, it's the priest. So this could indicate things like marriage or some kind of business commitment, or a commitment to something, someone, or a place. The other energy of the Hierophant is about seeking advice and guidance, but it feels more to me, rather than the energy of the advice or someone seeking advice or you seeking advice, is that you've made a commitment, or you will be making a commitment to something, someone, or a place, or an idea, or could potentially be something that you now know that you want, and you're determined to go after, if it's not a fire sign person. But yeah, in the recent past, that decision has been made, or it will be made, depending when you're watching this video, to make a commitment. It feels to me like it's to something that means a lot to you. You're quite passionate about it, because there's wands here. The heart of the matter is the Eight of Wands, with the forward movement, the action, and the theme is, something ambitious, determined, passionate. It's something that means a lot to you. Could not necessarily romantically, because I don't see a lot of cups here. You've got mainly wands, which would indicate things that projects or ideas, or things of a more creative nature. But you've definitely made a commitment to it, or some of you will if you haven't already. Now, in the present, you've got here, the Eight of Cups, as I said, moving forward, progression. It's departure. So you've turned your back on something. This is in your present position, or you will be turning your back on something. Now, obviously, the present, we get to the present from the past, so what's gone in the past, as I said, this commitment. So you've made a decision to commit to something, someone, or a place, and possibly turned your back on an alternative. Now, it could be that that alternative wasn't for you, or this person wasn't showing you what you wanted or what you needed. But it feels to me like in the past, you've made up your mind, determined, committed, and you've turned your back on something else. And emotionally, because it is the cups, emotionally, you've departed from something. Good for you, Aquarius. Good for you. And I say good for you because looking further into the future, the present and moving forward, the advice here is you've got the Ace of Cups. So it's the brand new start. It's like divine intervention. It's an ace. So, it's like starting all over. And with the cups, particularly with the cup suit, it is an emotional feeling, or a matter of the heart of starting all over again. So it could be that this forward movement, whatever you've turned your back on, will provide you with a new start, and emotionally it could be quite good for you. It could be that it's a relationship that you enter in. If this is more of a romantic matter for some Aquariuses, where you've turned your back on something and you're moving towards another person or another area of your life, or romance, it's more of that kind of nature. There could be some new opportunities there. Could be a new start, a brand new start. The future or the outcome, potential outcome, you've got a nice card, a really, really lovely card with great energy. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. So 9 as a number is that stage of content, generally in most of the suits, probably apart from the Nine of Wands. But in most of the suits, and particularly in the Nine of Pentacles, it is about having everything around you that you need and being content. And it's a card of abundance. As you can see, you've got the lady standing here in the garden with all her pentacles around her. She's got a bird there. Everything's looking really healthy. She's not wanting for anything. She's dressed really nicely. So, you have everything you need, or you will have everything that you need, because that abundance will come to you, because it is, the outcome. It is a potential outcome. So this new start and turning your back, this in the present, turning your back on maybe one thing or one option, or departing emotionally from one person, one place, one job, one thing. You take what resonates with you, will bring a new start for you, a brand new beginning with the Ace of Cups. Could be quite an emotionally fulfilling new beginning, with it being a cup, and the follow through with the outcome is plenty of abundance, being content and having everything you need. Now it is a Nine of Pentacles, so it could be that there could be some kind of financial gain. I feel like I need to say that. I feel like I'm being pushed or guided to say that this could be financial gain that actually comes in, especially if this, action and knowing what you want, the action with the Eight of Wands, and embodying the Queen of Wands energy of knowing what you want, really going after it, being determined, is a project or a job or something of that nature, where there might be some sort of reward at the end of it for you financially. That abundance is going to come in because it's there as an outcome, a potential outcome. So, I think, Aquarius, this is probably the most positive reading that I've done for Aquarius since over the last couple of months, since I've been doing the free readings for all the sun signs. That this feels really, really, really good. Now you do have, as I said, the Ten of Swords as your bottom energy. So could be potentially for some of you something's come to an end. Definitely as you've departed in the present, or you will be departing. I mean, I feel very much like the departure is not a bad thing, like it was or will be, depending on when you're watching this, a good thing for you, or for 8 Aquarius out there who's going to be watching this, especially with the advice being the Ace of Cups. See what's underneath that. Success. Okay, now we're talking. So underneath the energy of the ending of the Ten of Swords, you've got the Six of Wands, which is success. And it's not just minor success. This is quite, in terms of the cards in the Suit of Wands, which deals with that forward movement, that success, that progression, that moving forward. This is, really, really good success. The 4 is, achievement, but the 6 is success because it's public success. It's being celebrated publicly. So this could well be a job, because it's once again job or something creative for some Aquariuses out there, because that success will be quite publicly celebrated. Look at that as well, moving in the new direction. 6 of Swords, departure, again just like the 8. So it feels, Aquarius, like a great month. It really, really does. A great month. There's action, there's movement. So if you've been wondering if this situation or this job or this relationship or whatever it is that you've been going after is going to go anywhere, it will start to go somewhere. And, commitment. Commit to it. If you haven't made the commitment, commit to it. Or you might be asked for some kind of commitment because it's in your past position. So it might come to you, or you might decide to commit, or you may have already decided to commit. You take what situation resonates with you because it is in your past position. So whether it's you committing to this idea or action or movement that you've decided that you're going to do, and you've turned your back because you've committed to something else, then good for you. Could also be, I should say as well, that with the Hierophant does represent Sagittarius. in terms of astrology. So this card is the card for Sagittarius. So it could be that you're making a commitment to a Sagittarius, or a Sagittarius will make a commitment to you in your recent past position. But it looks really, really good. I don't think I need to pull any clarifying cards for you, Aquarius, this month, because it all looks really, really clear. Progression and moving forward and turning your back on something emotionally, and something coming to an end to make way for this new, advice card that you've got here, this new beginning, this new emotional beginning. Looks really, really good. Okay, let's pull an angel card. So, Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Spirit, there's a message for Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, we've got one flip. So, we've got patience. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what do we need to be patient about. So it says patience, that's your card. Your prayers have been heard and they are being answered. What a wonderful card for you, especially in this situation. Your prayers have been heard and they are being answered. So if there is an Aquarius sat there who's been praying for something, longing for something, wanting something, they've been heard, the angels have heard you, and your manifestation, your wish is on its way. And in relation to this spread that's come out here, if you've made that commitment, or someone's asking you to make that commitment, which is in your past position, or you've paid for it, that commitment, whatever it is, it's been heard. Wonderful. So have a wonderful, wonderful month, Aquarius. And, around the 27th, when we do have the total lunar eclipse in our sun sign on the 27th, depending on where you are in the world. But for me, here in Europe, it's going to be on the 27th. It might be on the 28th for some of you. But on the 27th, earmark that day or around that day as a really personal power day for you, Aquarius, because it is in our sun sign, and it is the last of the eclipses in our sun sign. So it's the last opportunity for us to really sort of push forward with what it is that we want. Full moons are excellent for, it's when the moon is at its most powerful. So it's excellent for manifestations, excellent for working towards completing something. New moons are probably best for starting brand new projects. So we've got a new moon on the 12th, which will be the solar eclipse in Cancer. So if you do have something new that you want to start, earmark the 12th, but definitely around the 27th, it is our time. So step into your personal power, Aquarius. Have a wonderful month of July. Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing. Do drop me comments. Do let me know how this goes. If this resonates with someone, if this commitment comes up from the past, or you make this commitment and you turn your back on something else and this new opportunity turns out to, be something really good for you, let me know. Let me know, because I never know who these messages are for, obviously, which is the beauty of doing them. I never know. They're just messages that are for other people that you need to know. So like, share and subscribe, and if you want personal readings, all the information is below, and you can check out my Etsy store as well. I've got spiritual candles on there, all handmade, protection candles, prosperity candles, love candles, all kinds of stuff. So do check it out. And if you would like a free horoscope for Aquarius for the month of July, check the link as well, because my blog will have, it's now got all the 12 sun sign horoscopes up for the month of July. So have a wonderful month, Aquarius, and hopefully I will see you next month. Take care, Aquarius. Bye, guys.